actually, you just go for the medic again?
Yeah, I think it's KVK versus Shade tonight. That's gonna determine the victor.
It's like the lamest matchup ever. It's like, they'll shoot arrows at each other at mid.
I think it's just Uber usage. It's gonna come down to the double gunboats versus Lansky Shoddy and just, you know, milking and who pops better usage. So we are live, cbear, so take it away.
Finally live, thank God. Still have the invisible player model, so Banny is invisible to me, but I'm following him to mid. See how him and Dummy have their first little spat. Stickies fly in unison, both miss each other. Second one is gonna clip Dummy, so Banny with some damage advantage here. HRG is gonna take up top and try to wait for bombers, which are gonna come right now. Blaze gets pushed away. There's Tag, gets in very deep and is gonna try to run away. Still no kills as of yet on this mid. Tag is behind and Blaze is hurt. I do believe Red needs to get out. Here comes pushing Shrugger. He's very aggressive. Banny with the pipe. Whoa, there's HRG's bomb timing. They're going to clean up. Banny does go down, and we do have a Clockwork somewhere. He's now in heaven. Well, actually, he's probably somewhere a little south of heaven, but he's dead. And Shade's still up. Slow mid blank, but eventually HRG with the double bomb, the second bomb, just cleaned it up.
Yeah, definitely. I think Tryhards is going to have to be the aggressor on these mid-fights, really, to take it away, because otherwise, I just think the slow spam fight will always favor HRG and especially Banny.
Yeah. Clockwork's gone sniper. We do, of course, whenever a team is holding last, there has to be a heavy, because that's a rule, and it's actually Boomer playing heavy, so both scouts are... Oh, an air shot! Lansky on the KBK, hello! And that means no red medic. We do have a red heavy still fighting. Shrugger does take him down. Clockwork switched back to scout. Pressure on the point, but I actually think that Tryhards are going to be able to hold this. Just the combo remains. Shade full health needling. 3 alive right now for red. They're going to chase him down. Clockwork, I think, got 4, maybe 3, 4, somewhere in that area, but whoa. Already this match has lived up. It's been pretty crazy.
Yeah, that it has, and that's just the Clockwork factor right there. It looks like HRG trying to come in and contest here and trading the frags, but yeah, Clockwork's one of those X-Factor scouts, because HRG's trying to push back in, see.
Yeah, I'm getting some comments in chat that it's laggy. It's fine for me, I have it running on my other computer, so try lowering the quality on the bottom right. In the meantime, frags get exchanged 4 up for both teams, but it looks like HRG is going to try to poke the point here. Shrugger is going to give the advantage to Red, though, and I think they're going to back up. Banny has got his ×2 stick on the point. Now the bombs are going to come in. They could catch HRG, but Lansky says hello with his stick to the face. And I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Boomer and company are pushing up. Banny needs to back off with Shade, and this fight is just continuing on. They've been basically spamming each other at the second point for, like, I don't know, 25 seconds, and now we're gonna have a little lull here as both teams respawn up and get some heals.
Yeah, Lansky so far is having quite the game. I think he got a 3K on that last push, and then he got another 2K pushing that Snakewater too, but unfortunately HRG is just unable to convert. We might have our first stalemate of the game, cbear.
Yes, I love stalemates. I feel like Tag will be the one to open this up in this position. I've seen him do some weird jumps around. He's got 300 right now, and he's going to prove me correct, and I love when players do that. He's actually going to jump behind, does get cleaned up, looked back at HRG to see if there's any follow-up, but that was a completely useless play. Maybe to bait a push into Banny's stickies, or to start a fight when Tag is respawning. Yes, if you have the alarm bet or whatever, you must take a drink at home, because there is one outside my apartment. Shocking, I know. Ubers are going to be pushed in exchange here, but KBK goes down. So Blank, you're talking about the medic fight, and right now KBK's been dead way more than Shade, and I think HRG is going to be able to clean him up right now.
But it's a little bit weird. Blaze went in looking like he was going to, trade sacks after Tag had just bombed in, but then the Uber was forced from Tryhards, and HRG's going to roll off this momentum and probably secure the first round here.
Yeah, they're just on it. There you go. So, no spawns in time. I didn't even think that was going to happen until you said it, and I looked, and there's like 5 blue guys capping, so there's a hold for a moment from the Tryhards after that dominating mid, but in the end, they got pretty pushed around that round. Dummy yet without a point, so definitely is going to need to start collecting points in this game. there's my invite analysis right there. He needs to get points to win the game. Early demo fight, All 4 stickies have missed. Same rollout, it appears, for HRG. They're favoring their side just to get that second buff and go. Here comes Blaze, though. He is going to get more aggressive this time. Misses everything. He gets killed off. Tag hasn't even completed his second bomb yet. He's going to get shut down. Dummy, though, gets on the board with a double pipe. Kill onto Lansky and Shrugger. Still anyone's mid, though, a 3-on-3. Dummy at 2 health right now. Gets killed by Sizer, and now it is Clockwork versus 3. Clockwork dead. KBK still alive. HRG, they just huddled around their medic a little bit better than the Tryhards did at the end of that mid. KBK, though, will have Uber to defend, maybe second, but at least last there.
Yeah, that he will. Just another one of these slow developing mid fights. I really think Tryhards just kind of has to go balls to the wall and just kind of blow up in HRG's face if they really want to start winning these mids.
They're going to pop in to try to hold second, and I don't think that's a terrible idea, but have not forced Shade to pop. He wasn't even close to the point, so good awareness by Blue, keeping their medic back. Tag does go down, Uber will be popped, and it's a full Uber advantage right now. No counter Uber in the works here. They're going to try and kill him off. Lansky continuing to rack up points. Here comes a Boomer flank, will drop Lansky. Frags being exchanged, both teams sitting at 4 right now. Boomer, though, gets a second, and Shade does go down to Blaze. Blaze, I think, just walked right up, and Banny's in a lot of trouble as well. But backcap City, Sizer's sneaky, got hit by an arrow at the end, and he went lower, I think, or it must have been lower or top left, and Sizer, after a push from the Tryhards. Wow, that's a heartbreaker for them.
Yeah, cheeky little backcap secures the round, but I mean, Tryhards didn't check all the exits, and HRG pulls away with the second round.
It's hard for a 6'8" man to be that sneaky, but Sizer pulls it off, just velociraptored his way through the last point and just laughed as he capped. And we're at mid-fight number 3 here. Tryhard's getting pushed around so far in this game. Blaze, though, is going at the speed of light to mid. Gets dropped off before he even hits the ground by Shrugger and company. Try is going to do the second jump in. Does help secure a kill on Lansky, but Tag and company are going to win the spam battle for now. Actually, the Scouts not getting aggressive. Here they finally go. Shrugger says, cbear, you're an idiot. I'm getting as aggressive as possible. Dropping down to Clockwork 1v3. Runs up to the medic. Actually hits Shade down to 37. Giving KBK time to get out, who's found Blaze back at the second point, but these mids have been really not even that close in favor of HRG.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, Tryhard's trying to be the aggressor that time at middle, but unfortunately I feel like Blaze went a little bit too early, and you know, he caught all that spam and died before the rest of his team was ready to capitalize, so he just needs to slow down his timing a little bit more, and I think Tryhards can actually pull away with a mid-fight.
Yeah, Blaze is really early on that. That jump, like, he was dead before some of his teammates poked into mid. Like, oh, you're dead. No worse feeling in TF2 than someone who's not dead going to mid when your teammate dies. And it's like, oh, what do we do? I'm like, alright, let's jump or whatever. We'll see if Tryhards can clean it up. Right now we have both teams with Uber, so we'll see a little spam fight. See if Tag wants to try one of his roamer things that seems to work like once every 2 times, and he's already failed once, so this one will work, obviously. I'm trying to find him. He's got his 300 right now in the saw room, and I'm thinking that he's going to go pretty soon, try something.
Yeah, it looks like it. You know, works 50% of the time, 100% of the time.
That's right. I mean, why wouldn't you just keep jumping if your Tag just gets lucky, or he's the best? He's both. But we're have some downtime here. HRG will push. They're just kind of formulating what they want to do. Tag's poking around trying to find somewhere to jump, and actually think he might end up going underneath just because of how much spam is being directed through this doorway. He just jumped straight through the little hallway last time, and he's actually going window right now. Finally, after all this wait, he's going to go, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
There it is on cue. It works. What percent of the time? Every time, and he drops KBK, who had Uber. There comes Blue's push. Red demoralized. Try gets cleaned up. Dummy's just backing up. Sizer's just not going to calm down. Dummy's going to try to hit an air pipe and misses just barely. Loses his life. And actually Shade right now is getting pressured by Boomer, but he does get help to kill him off. And very methodical push with Uber there from HRG. They're going to clean up, go to last, and I don't think they're going to be able to hold this. Lansky and company are committing to it right now. Try, though, he's going to have a roamer, or a second roamer on pocket fight, but not really a fast cap going for Blue. They need to get on the point if they're going to be in there, and they might actually pay for it here. Shade, though, always alive, sneaks out lower, but Tag, man. Tag, so good.
A classic Tag bomb, just another
right in your
those,
face. It's like
right in your face.
Everybody.
You know it's coming. It's one of those things. You know it's coming, but can you actually deal with it? And right there, they just weren't able to. So HRG sitting at this 2, ready to push last with a full Uber advantage. See there?
Yeah, they got about 60% advantage. Shrugger just kills himself. It's like they didn't even want to try to suicide. He was playing his NG. I don't know what happened there. I think I missed something. He's like his NG right now in my little HUD. So I don't know.
It's one of those things where I think they go into spawn to swap classes, but like I don't know. The thing has been like bugged recently. People have been dying in spawns trying to swap. As it looks like Bandy's getting ready to push last tier.
Yeah, they're going to have Uber. It looks like they're just going to go in underneath. Uber's popped onto Lansky. Banny's following up. Not a whole lot's being done as far as kills. Pretty dangerous play by the Tryhards, just ducking into spawn, but no point pressure by HRG. Try is going to go down, but I do believe Tryhards are going to hold this. This point's so hard to cap, and right now Tagarung does go down. Nice double kill by Boomer there. Boomer playing very well. Lansky's still in. He's going to try to get on the medic. Hits one rocket onto KBK, but no, does not finish the kill. KBK will live at 50, and Sizer is not alive to backcap, so a nice hold, and actually KBK has Uber, so a chance for a 2-point swing, and that's exactly what the Tryhards needed to get back in this game.
Most definitely. Looks like they're backing off here, waiting for their soldiers to spawn as they're getting actually ready to repush here with Try leading the way.
Tag's underneath, so he's going to bomb up here and try to get an early pop. I'm actually really nervous with backcap. Try's actually going to find a Tag's going to find a soldier. Tag and Try, I'm getting that mixed up. My mouth is not moving correctly to form the words. And there goes point right now, and I'm pretty sure that Tryhards are not going to let any backcap shenanigans go this time. Lancey goes down. HRG's committing pretty heavily up here. No, KBK actually did cycle his Uber while I was not watching, because I'm the worst. That's fine, because they're actually doing a pretty good job with the Tryhards. Nice kill onto Shrugger from Try. Right now, Shade needs to get back. He's in kitchen, but he's getting pressured right now. Clockwork is all the way in. Did he buy his team enough time to get onto Shade? No, Shade just hops away. And Clockwork down. Actually, both teams down one. Tryhards are just going to go, but there's the Uber right in your face. Dummy goes down. We have a soldier jumping behind for red. KBK goes down. Boomer goes down. So Try is behind. I think they probably are aware of this, but I don't know what he can do, Blank. You're a pocket behind the whole team. You're missing rocket jumps. You can't feel...
Oh man, worst feeling in the world is when they know you're behind and you're basically waiting to die at that point.
Clockwork tried another play. We've seen a lot of Clockwork 1v a lots. It's kind of the fear if you're Tryhards. I mean, if he plays sort of more of a team game, you have the best scout in North America, but a lot of times he's so aggressive that he kind of baits himself out to die alone.
That he does. I feel like if Clockwork just kind of plays with the rest of his team in the buff game more, like, Tryhards could actually start getting back into this, as it looks like HRG's gonna push off the one-pick advantage here.
Yeah, they do get in early on the left, get 2 kills. Dummy does drop tag, but they're gonna look to their right and say, oh, they're already at our spawn doors. That's not very good. Clockwork goes down as well. Need him up to do damage, and that's a push right there. Holy moly, 3-0. HRG. GHs go out. I am worried that not too long in the future, Blank, it'll be a GG unless the Tryhards can change something up. I don't know. If you're a Tryhard right now, what do you change?
We might see the return to Try shotgun. I don't know.
That's the difference right there. If he goes shotgun and they just win, like they go 5-0 in the second half, that'd be like the most random adjustment ever. It's like I'm gonna go shot. Oh, okay. But is there anything else you've seen from the play?
Well, Tag is kind of getting in. I mean, they know the jump's coming. One interesting thing to note, maybe it might have been luck once again, but that time when KVK dropped Uber, like, at first, he was sitting right by, like, the second point, sitting behind the train way back towards, like, that crate, like, anticipating the, the Tag bomb, but as soon as he went over to buff Try on the bridge, that's right when Tag went. Just caught him right there on the bridge, just kind of out of position, and he got the drop, so... Yeah. It's just, I don't know, it might be one of those things like you said, maybe he's the luckiest roaming soldier alive, but who knows?
He's gonna be not happy with me. He's like, call me lucky bitch, how dare you? I don't know. I just say it because Tag's a really good roamer, definitely one of the best roamers in North America, if not the best. I mean, I don't know, there's a lot of good ones, but they generally try the same thing, and I just feel like he finds the right timing. If it is, like you said, is working around his team better, he definitely, like, he waited a long time for that bomb, too. Like, we were commenting, like, well, he's probably going to jump pretty soon. And he took probably, 50, 60 seconds during the spam. Maybe, KBK was just transitioning from position to position and just got caught out. I think it's a little bit of luck and a lot of skill. I think we just went live.
Yes, second half there.
Oh, good. All right, so I hope with the color change, now that the Tryhards are on blue, HRG on red, that there is a comeback here. Generally not rooting for one team or the other. I just want to see a better game. Don't want to see a 5-0 here. But HRG is pretty good, man, because the team that they're wiping the floor with was undefeated previously and beat some good teams as well. So, all right, mid-fight number 4 here. Can the Tryhards get back in this game? They need to work on their timing at mid. Tagaron's going to go very deep by himself early on. Stays alive for a while. Does drop down, but he will trade with Try on the other side of this mid-fight here. It's still anyone's game. Clockwork, actually, Boomer's up top. He's jumping in. Does kill. Whoa, double kill on the Lansky and Strugger, and I think the first mid for the Tryhards is going down right now, and poor Blaze is left to cap all by himself. As Banny, though, collects 2. Clockwork and Boomer gets both scouts. Fighting Dummy now 1v1. It's not a 1v1 because Paul's there to just blow his legs off, and got a little aggressive by themselves without the full team, and Banny, man, you just... Even in an even fight, you don't really want to pick with them. Like, you kind of want to in that situation, make sure you get the unfair fight. But they do have a full Uber advantage and mid, so it's much better than we've seen.
Definitely. This could be the start of the turnaround here, but, you know, full Uber advantage pushing 2. There's still going to be a wall of stickies and a world of hurt from Banny, so... I guess we'll see how Tryhards elects to push the second point, cbear.
Banny's got the right stuck up, or the saw room door, and it appears most invite teams favor the push out there, so that's exactly where the Tryhards are going. They've gotten in pretty deep here. KBK has got to be really nervous, does pop just in time. Said hello to Tagarung again, plays the roamer roll perfectly there, gets the force, Shade perfectly back at last with his team, will get the leapfrog opportunity. I don't know though, Tag, we saw a lot of, or I just called you Tag, I'm an idiot, Blank. We saw a lot of teams, I've casted like 3 or 4 of these games now, not elect to push out of Snakewater last with an Uber advantage like this. You think that the HRG will just confidently do it, or no?
With the heavy out here, I mean, Lansky's kind of peeking out like he wants to, but you're running already the heavy off class, you know, they might not do...
Uh-oh.
I don't know, wait, he might make me eat my words, he's pushing underneath.
I thought you lagged out for a second. You're like, you cut off like mid-word. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're not lagging, because I was like, I really don't want to do this whole cast right now. That would be really bad. No, Lansky's going to back off. It would be really dumb to push now, obviously, with KBK having Uber. So now we're going to see how the Tryhards want to push. They definitely need to win this round, like, no question about it. We've seen this point be so hard to push, even with advantage, so I'm assuming we'll see Clockwork go Sniper. And I think I'm probably right there as he just goes in and dies.
Yep, so I'm gonna see a little bit of classic Snakewater last. You know, the other team, Shrugger on heavy, Sizer on Sniper, Clockwork probably gonna come up Sniper on his own. We might even see a Blaze heavy, I don't know. Blaze seems to favor that off class, but it looks like just Clockwork on Sniper here, so gonna see a little bit of a Paul versus Clockwork.
I was gonna say though, teammate Sniper battle here. I picked I think it was Carnage played against them, and he was sniping versus... Maybe, I don't know if it was the wrong game or not, but I picked against Sizer last time, and I was wrong, man. Sizer got the shot off, but let's go to the Clockwork cam, because he's the aggressive scout, and definitely needs to hit a shot, but I believe Paul's scoped in right here on him, so we'll see what happens. He's going to find a body shot attempt, or the railgun shot. It's going to bounce off that metal fence to the his left and not do anything, and Clockwork does... You know what, I love Clockwork, but that shot right there probably made him so mad, and in fact, as you look at chat, not the happiest young man there after getting body shot by Sizer.
Good old body shots. As actually Tag goes really aggressive underneath and they're able to pick Blaze, so with a 2-pick advantage, I think we'll see HRG push out here. Maybe.
Yeah. They're moving around. Tag, I think, is going to do a bomb in, try to get KBK, but KBK smelled that one out. Is just going to back up, and Tag does go down. Though Try is going to die to Banny. Nice job, Banny, baiting his roamer's jump like you're supposed to do. And right now, the Tryhards are pushed back pretty far on the left here, but if they want, they can get a pretty good Uber in right now. Actually going to force here. Clockwork hops in, and he's fighting everybody, forcing switches, and I don't think KBK has popped yet. Nah, he's got his right there in his back pocket, so out milking HRG. And there's the pop on a dummy. He's got a lot going right now, and they're just going to flash everybody through this door up top right and try to get in. Banny's ducked into spawn, so he doesn't have any stickies up. First kill goes down to Lansky on this push. Boomer goes down. I think HRG can hold this, but the soldiers are doing quite a bit now. Banny's left out 5 health. Banny goes down. Tryhard's gonna get on the board here, I believe. Tagarung's got the stick, but Try's got at least 3, I think 4 on that push. And blue side, maybe the better side, gonna make it 3-1.
That they will. This could be the start of the turnaround there. That was just a nice bit of aggression coming out of Tryhards, fighting HRG in the lobby before, you know, they actually come out and use the Uber out in the second point. So really nice play there, and maybe they can walk away with another mid-fight.
Yeah, they had much more aggression. Tagaron kind of did the blaze at that mid. He was way out in front of his team, didn't follow up his bomb, so we'll see if there's better unison from both sides. Though Tag is going into the skybox, doing his Harbaloo impression, doesn't actually commit, ends up on his side. The second bomb comes in, though his soldier buddy dead already. Both soldiers down. This is another mid-win, looks like, in the hands for Tryhards, but they lose two right after. Very, very close. Tim is pushing the point with fighting right there. Boomer jumping around. Wow. He's going to win the mid for his team, and actually Banny's now jumping away. Both medics do stay up, but though Shade gets clipped by a few stickies on his way out, will be absolutely fine. The Tryhards got cleaned up here last round. They did end up, you know, just pushing second easily, but Shade has Uber to defend too this time.
Yeah, that he does. The spawn's just coming up for HRG, but with Tryhards having this positioning, oh no, Lansky actually wants to go out to contest this.
Yeah, I think they will. Tag does go down, though. Dummy's starting to really pick up his play, and a pipe onto Lansky. Say goodnight to both soldiers, and that's going to cue the push. Oh, Shrugger goes down as well. The Tryhards need to go right now. They need to get into last. Wow, Sizer goes down as well. Only Banny and Shade stay up, and Shade has actually popped his Uber in. They're going out there, but the pressure has to just go to last, right? Yeah, there they are. Yep. At last, Shade got his needles out, but those needles don't do... They need to do about 100 a needle to save that, and, well, HRG looks... Kind of like they just put the clown suit on there. I don't know what that was. They just lost everybody and then popped and Banny.
That was a bit of a questionable decision to go out there and contest. Like, there was already a ×4 on the point, as well as, like, all of Tryhards was set up, and they were ready for that push out, and they just kind of punished HRG there.
Yeah, I don't know. That was one of the worst team plays by HRG I've seen, and I'm the worst player ever, and that's fine. But that was very bizarre. All right, we'll see. They've lost 2 rounds in a row convincingly. It's actually 3-2 now. Comeback game. This could get pretty awesome, and we're all rooting for that here. Much less aggressive mid coming out for HRG. Lansky bombs, but hits the wood with his legs. That's not going to help. And Boomer and Clockwork are taking over this game right now, getting 2 frags, pushing out red, and hello, the Tryhards, man, they are coming back strong, winning another mid 3 in a row. Wow.
Kind of goes back to what you said. These scouts for Tryhards are going to be the X factor, and Big Reed's just having a hell of a game right now, aka Boomer for those of you that don't know, and Tryhards are pushing this too here, Steve.
Yeah, they're going to get in while the spawns are still down. The scouts will enter back in. Look at that early pop by Shade. Oh, Clockwork does go down there. Shade, or KBK couldn't find him for the flash, and that's going to be very costly as well as Boomer and Clockwork play. But Shade goes down to Dummy, who jumped forward and found the medic. Will it be enough? The flank collapses, though. It's the HRG that we remember. Shrugger and Sizer collect 3. Banny goes down to Blaze, who's now fighting everybody by himself. But Tag, the Roamer special. Oh, craters. And Clockwork will run up here. I don't know if Clockwork's just going to bully his way in. I kind of think he will. No, he's going to fall back. He's going to fight both scouts here. Clockwork's like, this isn't fair. Oh, gets shot down. So Shrugger and Sizer smartly destroy Clockwork, who was out too far. Now HRG turning this around, but Blue will be able to hold mid. Their spawns in just in time.
HRG might try to force their way in off of that small scout pick. Actually, probably not. Oh, no, wait. Bandy's kind of spamming in here. Shrugger's it.
Yeah, Banny has done quite a bit of damage. Blaze goes down. I think HRG has got this. Clockwork is just making his way back now. And there they go. They're going to get out of mid. Dummy will not live through this at all. Shrugger kills him off. And that's a big pick because no stickies to defend. They could
Shapes
actually...
on Crits Creek, by the way.
Oh, shit. Good call. I missed that. Thank you very much. And actually, Banny's getting it in right now. I don't know if they know it's crits. There was a lot of close quarters fighting there. Crit bit popped and Boomer goes down. KDK. Oh! I don't think he just was so close to having it. Banny with the super crits. Oh, Lord. Kills 3, maybe 4. Actually, I think it was 3. HRG collecting the second point. Have a big advantage now. I'd be shocked if they don't just get last now.
Yeah, Banny getting, what, a 3, 4K with that crits, and HRG is going to walk in off the pick advantages, and this is going to be a 4-2 game, so really, HRG kind of working their way in off of that Clockwork pick. It's as you said, sometimes Clockwork just, he pushes up, plays too aggressive to, like, his fault, but if he just play with his team right there, that might not have happened, so...
Well, now we're Dormy. One more round for HRG to continue I think the longest unbeaten streak that we've ever seen. I think Mix-Up lost around week 3 or 4 last season, after their undefeated season, so I don't know. Someone can probably knows the actual truth behind that, but it's very important. Mid-fight, obviously, the Tryhards need to find one other win. They're actually, look at the spam they're getting up top right. They just nailed like 4 rockets and stickies. Everybody on red is very low. If the Tryhards don't wipe them at mid, yeah, they're going to just do that. I've never seen more long-distance spam hit it in my life of watching. That's not even a joke. Did you see that? That was ridiculous. Like
That
every rocket
was
hit
just-
them up there.
Wow.
And
They
then,
kind
like,
of just called him on that, and it was just dang.
I don't know if you guys saw that. It's kind of like weird camera angle to catch that, but that was like every rocket, like in unison, hit everybody that was bunched up top right or top left for the HRG side. And they've done that kind of every mid, so really smart play. Tryhards going right in. Shade did go down through all that, so Uber is in. Heavy is in on the defense. No frags yet, but Bandy goes down, so huge loss obviously for HRG. Try has got 2. He's just killing everybody on these last pushes, and times 6 on the point. Oh my god, are they gonna kill this? Shade got an Uber saw kill. He's still swinging that bad boy, but negative on that. And now we're at 4-3 after just one of the most dominating rounds against HRG we've ever seen. That was really one-sided. That was crazy.
But it was, I'm gonna keep my eyes on Blaze once again. That last mid was just, I mean, that's kind of one of the problems if you stack a side like that and like all your people are in close proximity. You're vulnerable to eating the same spam, and Tryhards just took advantage of that.
We'll see if HRG does it again. We're at the mid-fight now. 4-3, HRG still up. No, the bomb is going to come in much closer. Actually, a lot of ground play coming out from HRG, getting more aggressive up the middle. No kills as of yet. Health pretty even, though Try is low. Up top, control for blue side, which is good, but I think they're actually losing. Banny's just hitting every sticky right now. Blaze is going to go down as well. Sizers goes down, but I do believe this mid... Actually, Clockwork, hello! He's got 2 right now, and he's still in. Does get dropped off, but it's going to even out a little bit of that mid-fight, which has now gone in HRG's favor. And actually, Shade's getting chased right now by Shrugger. I don't know if Dummy's going to be able to kill him off. Does. And KBK, whew, this game, man, they're playing at a different pace right now. HRG might actually get caught now. Only 2v3 in this fight. Banny, though, I didn't see him. He's on the gray bridge, pushing up. Second does go down. Banny, though, gets caught out by Boomer. Big trade there. KBK, both medics popping with no one to heal. Crucial Uber fight here. Can Lancey get a better Uber? He's searching for other members to kill, but he doesn't have Uber anymore, and Blaze does. Kills him off. Second point still hasn't gone yet. Will they be able to defend? Try goes down as a soldier underneath. He's getting hunted. Actually, a scout with them on the blue side. 2 red behind. It's Tag and Sizer are behind. Trying to defend the point here. Oh, man, Blue's got a sandwich effect going on. Here they come. HRG all over. Oh, KBK just backs out.
How is he alive?
What the... I don't know what's going on, but I think they're going to have to give it up. That fight was crazy. Sorry I got a little jumbled with the call there. I was watching everything. Like, where is everybody? Tag and Sizer continuing to punish the flank, and now HRG pushing last, although KBK has an advantage. I think this is time to catch their breath, though, and just kind of hold the push. Look at Shrugger, though. He's going right in. Whoa. Not letting me catch my breath.
This is one of the positions you don't want to be in. You're holding your last round. HRG, you know, they basically have all the time in the world to make something happen. I really think KBK should have elected to push out right there. Like, now, HRG has all the time in the world to figure out how to push this last, so... Yeah, the pressure's really on Tryhards here.
Shrugger's gone sniper. I thought maybe we'd see him. You know what we used to do, and maybe I don't know. We used to run the pushing NG, and just build a gun or 2, and then just have the level 3 teleport. Man, just have fun.
And you just like endlessly suicide people, and they push into a sentry gun.
Yeah, it was the fast lane strat, circa like 2009.
That reminds me of the Check 6 game versus EMG on,
yep,
I believe it was Cold Front.
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't even Warm Front at the time, and Valen just went NG when they were up, and oh, here comes the Uber actually out of HRG.
Yeah, I don't know if they got forced or if they just wanted to go in, but KBK's laughing back left, didn't even get close to touched by anything. Shrugger got a shot somewhere near him, but didn't hit, so... Maybe they're baiting the push by that? That seemed like a very odd Uber, and they're definitely going to go. There's the Uber being popped right now onto Try, who's just nipping at Shade's heels as he kicks away there. Do drop Lansky. I'm worried about the backcap right now, but there's an offensive heavy, and I believe that's Sizer. Maybe it's Shrugger. Can hit tab and find out it is Sizer. 2 down right now. Shrugger, though, hits a body shot on a dummy. Very crucial kill there for Shrugger. Right now, have Sniper heavy on the map. Very bizarre, and they're holding mid with those 2 classes. Not something that HRG's probably practiced a lot of.
No it isn't, but this could actually, well... I thought HRG, they might push on the super advantage, but when you have a heavy and a sniper, makes things a little bit weird trying to push into last.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird too. Right now we do have Shruggers is constantly scoped up. Uber advantage, by the way, in the hands of Red. They're pushing with it. They are in on the right side. Sizer is heavy, is staying with the combo. Boomer's victim of a body shot, blew his arm off, and Try's gonna go down as well. So I'm pretty sure second is just gonna go. Blaze is actually behind right now in the saw room, so he's basically good as dead. I don't know if he can make something happen out of there. But in the meantime, HRG, I thought maybe they were pushing last, but they're just looking for Blaze, who's still alive somewhere. He's at mid, and now he's running around.
Oh, but he has the big angry Russian chasing him down.
Oh no, that's a scary thing. Sizer's gonna shotgun him. Well, Blaze is running back towards him. Is he on their side of mid? Is he on the red? I think he's on the red side, right? Oh, there they. He's gonna find the search party that's looking for Blaze, and this is, if nothing else, taking some time. But KBK actually has Uber back on the other side. I gotta switch back to that fight. I don't really care about Blaze anymore. His pop is in. Try's got so far overextended. Does get flashed in time. Shade at 50 health. Oh, I thought the one more rocket would have killed him. And we're gonna see yet another leapfrog. Shade at 85%. They're actually switching around. HRG's gonna go from the blue's right side, or the saw room. And I don't know if KBK and company can get back in time. Lansky is all the way in. He's very low though, gets dropped by Shade. Crucial there, and Shrugger's still sniping, so they're losing some of that fragging power. Only one scout right now. Actually, no scouts, because Sizer's still heavy, and I think that's actually affecting HRG here, although Sizer finally kills Blaze. In the meantime, I gotta just keep going because this fight's never gonna stop. Heavy sniper on the right side here. Heavy is very brave, kills Boomer popping in. Heavy's in the deep red. Can Tummy finally kill him? Does. Tag comes in with the bomb. Well, there's the Uber. I didn't even realize he had Uber. Shrugger saves Tag's life with a body shot. Finally, Shrugger goes down. This might be the craziest, like, 5 minutes of TF2 that I've ever seen. Tag's gonna get out with 3 health. Second is in control of the Tryhards, but Shade has 80% Uber. He's gonna get his team with regular classes to push now. And I don't know if the Tryhards are gonna be able to hold that.
Yeah, that was just, wow. That was all sorts of action for a long amount of time. Like, I thought, oh, wait, Uber comes in, see.
Yeah, they're not going to let me have a break, man. They're going to push in KBK. I don't know how you possibly live there. He's actually still alive. Going to find Tim back and be able... This Uber didn't do a whole lot. They do get 2, but I think the Tryhards might actually be able to maybe hold this. They'll at least live. KBK was 1 scatter hit away from losing this game, but he's alive at last. I got to find the fight. Clockwork never backs up. He's still fighting out in that first connector, but he's back with his team. Second goes down, but like the 5th consecutive Uber leapfrog. Tag is in at last, trying to find KBK, but he is still alive. He is down now. I don't know if you push Uber 5v6. I think you kind of have to if you're the Tryhards. Clockwork's already in underneath. He's actually going for the Clockwork play, the flank play. He's going to get in. 1 shot, 2 shots, Shade down, and his team is going to push now. Shade lived for like 5 minutes straight in this round. Perfect leapfrogging, but now he's dead. HRG, though, do get 2. KBK's milking away and actually gets pushed away from his team. Fine dummy does just in time to save his life. Well then, Banny is trying to fight the rest of the team, and I think that the cap is finally going to go, and there's actually still a heavy on the map for Shrugger now.
Time has been added.
Oh, and the spawn timers just got extended for Red, so we're going to see a blue push in the middle here, but yeah, having that heavy is just... It's actually kind of hurting HRG in a lot of these transition fights.
Yeah, they don't have the mobility. Dummy gets piped off by Banny on the entry to this mid-fight. I don't think the Tryhards want to stay in here too long. And Blaze is going to go down as well. Now they need to get out. They got a little overzealous that push, and they're down 2. Need to find an entry frag here as Red just shoves in, but Sizer says no to try. Clockwork, who was the hero just minutes ago, does drop Sizer, but he's going to get crumpled down before dropping Banny. He's just on fire right now. Clockwork is all over the map, dropping kids left and right. Still alive behind. Does finally go down to Lansky. 2v1s he's winning. Like, the guy's nuts.
That's the Clockwork factor right there.
It's a factor of a million, man. He's too good. Tryhard's still in this, both medics with Uber, so KBK and company are going to hold last. I gotta say, I've said things like this before, but this round is approaching one of the weirdest / craziest that I've ever casted. So I'm really interested to see if it can continue. With the heavy still up, it's not worked out well for HRG as of yet, but pushing last, the good Uber, if they're able to get any advantage, that heavy will come into play. It'll be a big bonus. How do you push this last, by the way? Like, what have you found in scrims the most successful way? Do you just keep going until you get a pick or an advantage, or is there a way to push it 6v6 even?
It kind of depends on what off classes the other team elects to run, and sort of like how they're positioned holding. With the way Tryhards are holding right now, potentially just drive push in on, you know, that right side shutter door, then try to end the Uber on the ground and link up with your heavy and give him 450. But
yeah.
We'll see how HRG likes to push.
No sniper or spy pick class on the map yet. Maybe we'll see Sizer type kill on console like Shrugger did earlier. It's like, I want to play a different class and the spawn door is closed. I'm just gonna kill myself, it's fine. But no, they're just gonna kind of wait right now. Maybe playing, I hate to say it, but they're not trying to like play the time game, you think, HRG. They still have to be
like
minutes
Europeans park the bus?
I don't think so. We don't do that usually in North America much. But I think that's what the Tryhards are thinking is happening, because they're getting more aggressive with the poke right now. We do have a blue sniper, and actually Tag goes down and is trying to make a play into last, and I wasn't watching. Didn't get any damage onto KBK, so I think he got shut down before even entering in. And Boomer's actually going to go down the second kill, so 4v5 situation right now, which I certainly will be an HRG push, and they are going to go right in. Pops early. Nice hold by KBK. Has really picked up his game in the second half. He's flashing right now, and actually the Uber is going to do basically nothing. Sizer does go down at the end of that fight, and so is Shrugger, but not before destroying Clockwork. I think we're going to see a stalemate action here. I don't know if the Tryhards have that much of an advantage that they want to push here, but it looks like they might.
With Blaze on heavy and Clockwork kind of with the Vanny pit. That's green means go right there.
Vanny's dead. You push, you tape your W key down and you just go. And actually Boomer is going to find yet another kill, so the Tryhards are doing what they have to do in this situation. Sizer does get one, and they're covering every exit because of the Sizer backcap threat. Shrugger and Sizer drop Clockwork down, and that's going to be, you take the tape off the W now, you're going to have to hit S, because Tryhards are in danger here, although they do have the full stacked heavy with Max's head and giant beard, which is awesome on last. But it looks like HRG is going to go. They are in. KBK just gets his Uber right now. Both Ubers haven't been popped yet, actually. Finally, Shade goes with his. KBK is staring in the face of Drop City, milks away, gonna flash everybody, but this fight could decide it right now. Big bomb coming in, but Tag gets heavy down. Here comes Lansky bombing, shotgunning, does drop the heavy. Shade's trying to live the dream by himself, and he's actually still alive somehow, because the scout is taking pressure off. Sizer hopping around, he's at 4 health. Shade gets a needle kill, gets sworded down, got scattered down, and the sword onto Sizer. Tagarung is alive, but he just spawned. I am gonna rip what's left of my hair out. That was crazy, and I'm gonna have a heart attack.
That was just nuts, but Clockwork is behind. I believe Banny spotted him, though, so he's going to try to get out of dodge here, and I don't think Tryhards is going to be able to contest this.
Crits for HRG.
Oh, the Banny crits.
The Vanny crits. It killed everybody last time. It just promptly... And you know what? They're going to have a chance to go to last, because the Tryhards didn't get out and get on that second point. Just that fight was so devastating on both sides, it just wasn't enough to re-push. Well, this is going to decide the game right now, because you got to think HRG is going to sell out with this crits creek. If it hits, obviously it's game. But Tryhards could... oh man, Clockwork sniping. He's scoped up on top right, so he's going to have a shot at this without an invulnerable target. Here comes Tag, taking the eyes off the crits, doing it perfectly. Gets headshot out of midair, are you kidding? The crits is in, dropped one, but it's not doing quite enough. Dummy's throwing everything he has up at top right, and the crits get stalled back. Somehow held it. I think I missed one of the best shots ever, because Tag did a double jump off the wall and Clockwork headshot him. That might have been one of the craziest shots ever. I think it probably was.
That was just a beautiful hold by the Tryhards. I think they kind of anticipated the crits there and probably called HRG on that, so it was just really well played to them, and now they have the full Uber advantage, pushing in the middle, as well as Banny not spawning. Oh, this should be a free midpoint for them. I mean, Tag's likely going to sack here, try and get the forces. He's in the kitchen.
He's actually done a great job. Ran up to KBK with the most powerful melee weapon in the game in his hand. But that's not so bad. Try down. Blaze will have to play a little more combo-oriented soldier here. But the crit popped out of the kitchen area there. I'm sorry, that's the top of Saw Room, and did clip Dummy. KBK reactionary pop as well, but that crits is going to build again in time, and the second point doesn't, or midpoint doesn't even go. Clockwork's trying to cap it, and they actually will, so bravely so. Without their demo to counter spam, they do hold, but now they're in danger of getting wiped out the Tryhards, and ×4 on the point. Crits building, they'll have it way before regular Uber. Mid is going to go back to HRG. This game has actually gotten very technical in the last like 3 or 4 minutes. Teams playing perfectly. I forgot the crits was coming, man, and that crit on the dummy was pretty game-changing.
That it was. It really just opened things up for HRG as they have once again another 25% crits advantage pushing into this too, and
Banny's
both
got
teams
the
are down
window
one, but
snipe.
Banny's got the window.
He's gonna shoot the stick. Yeah, the window actually. Wow, I didn't think you could get an angle from up there. Does drop dummy again. KBK is at 85%. His team is jumping in. Oh, the crit sticky. That might have just put the exclamation point on this game. Everybody but Blaze is dead, and he's like, what do? I have to get the last 17 seconds on Boomer's clock, 7 on the rest of the team. I don't think there's a way that Blaze holds this off. Tried to stall. 2 seconds on the team. They're gonna jump the point. Dummy is in though. He's getting pushed in. Point pressure. That is all she wrote, I think. Try? What? He's in.
Wow.
Dummy's trying to hold this.
Oh my god, are they gonna hold this? Okay,
no, that could, my head would have exploded if they held that, but GG. In the end, the crit switch wins. Banny hits KBK with, oh man, what a game. 5-3. GG's. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. I mean, Tryhards definitely turned it on in the second half, but in the end, HRG pulls away with the 5-3 victory, cbear.
Woo! That was, that's good to get one of those in. Just really the highest level of TF2 we've seen in a long time between those two teams, and yep, love that stuff. All right, so thanks for sticking with us through that, guys. I think we'll get them HRG in, maybe. I haven't actually messaged them. I'm like wiping sweat off my forehead right now from that, because I'm a big nerd and I got really into that. But I'll message them here in a second, see if they want to come in and gloat. Every one of them is offline, which makes it hard to do.
Yeah, it's one of those go offline on Steam during that.
They're having like a powwow, like the post-match hug. Okay. I'm getting messages now, see if they want to come in. I think they probably will. So get questions ready for HRG. At least Shade is coming in. I'm not sure if all of them are going to come in. I think they probably will. They're attention whores. They love it. So get questions ready for HRG. Stats are up. And they say that whoa. I thought Banny did 10,000 damage, but that's a 6. So that's we have 430 damage per minute.
That's a lot of damage.
That's sort of a lot of damage. Like, what do you do?
Crits kind of helps with those damage numbers, but still, that is a lot of damage.
It is a lot of damage. Banny is connected, and Shrugger. I can move them? Okay. We're just looking at the stats right now. Banny 430 damage per minute. And were you a little angry that Lansky outdamaged you the last 2 matches, and you wanted to get him back?
No, I don't think about that at all.
Okay. All right, so 3-0 first half, guys. Big comeback the second half. I thought it was one of the best halves of TF2 I've casted, just between the back and forth. That last round was pretty crazy. Shade, you ended up winning the game with the crit switch. What went into that decision? Just thought maybe you had the right timing for it?
I don't know, I just felt like switching to crits.
Like, I'm going crits. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's literally what the call was. I'm just gonna go crits.
It was your decision, it wasn't...
If you see crits plays, it's my decision, because nobody else ever likes using crits except for me.
Banny, you don't like
It's
crits?
scary. It's fucking scary, dude. Like, if I hadn't killed KBK right at the end there, we would have lost.
Yeah.
That's like... It was so close.
I didn't realize that you could dump a crit from window right on that train top, but I guess I'm just bad. I don't know. I thought maybe
we tried using some weird angles when we were critsing in that last round. Like, we went out catwalk and then out window, because they wouldn't expect it, hopefully, and it wouldn't be trapping as hard. Because as you saw when we crits in last, we got destroyed because it was really obvious. We went in like a choke point. But we tried to surprise them a little bit more later in the round, and it worked, luckily.
I'm going to rephrase streamer guy Caustic Chaos, great name, like the consternation, as a question.
Alliteration.
Right. Did you guys feel like you choked at any time during the match? I'll rephrase it. It's like, were you worried about losing a 3-0 advantage second half, or did you think that they could win?
Well, I think we did choke. Like, second half, we lost almost every mid. It was just... I don't know, we kind of gave them, too much room, I guess. But it's really hard when they're running 2 gunboats. It's like, you kind of want to bait them out, but you also kind of want to push their scouts. So that strategy is really difficult to handle on that middle. on all middles. That's why they do it. But yeah, we did choke, and it was kind of scary, but we stayed focused. And luckily we were able to win, like, even if we lost a couple mids.
Someone gave you the Heimlich in time. Hey, okay. Someone. Where was it? Oh, guard breaker. Question: what is the strategy to counter Clockwork and the overall aggressive play of the Tryhards? Tag, you want to take this one? You haven't talked yet.
Huh? What?
Thanks for listening. How do you counter Clockwork and how aggressive the Tryhards are? Do you play differently against them?
You just play more with your heals. You don't push up by yourself, and you don't split up.
Yeah, anyone else want to say? Shrugger, Shade? Screw you, Tag.
Felt like we just baited them. They were playing so aggressive, we just sat back and waited. But then, I don't know, second half, I don't know if they changed something or if we were just being stupid. But it wasn't working in the second half.
You guys went your top left roof at mid, and we laughed. I think it was their third round that they won, where they did like 500 damage with spam rockets at the start of the mid. You think that they kind of caught on to what you guys were doing? You know what I'm talking about, or am I just crazy?
I don't know what happened.
I think that was the round when we tried to delay.
I don't know, you guys like were standing, or like all 4 or 5 of you were top left, and then you got hit by like the same rockets for 1 million damage. And I was like,
yeah, Lenski caught every rocket.
Me and Paul were also top left, but I wasn't taking any damage. I know I was playing pretty far back because I knew we were pretty clumped up, but I don't know if there was a problem or not.
A lot of people want to know about the heavy. So you had heavy sniper. I think you were probably trying to push last with those classes, but you ended up holding mid with them and kind of playing a lot with heavy. Is that something you guys just like to do? Is there any thought process behind the heavy?
That's exactly it. We were just gonna push last with it.
It's kind of a desperation play, I think. But, I mean, we haven't really practiced doing that as much. Like, heavy sniper, never. But we'd run heavy sometimes just because it can be a useful thing to come in late with all that health. But it wasn't really... Our pushes with the heavy weren't really working. It was more like we just had more health, and I guess they couldn't push into us more. We played it a little bit more defensive with the heavy, I guess. Oh, I guess our scouts like going heavy, so if
why do you
they
like
want
going
to,
heavy?
I don't know.
It's overpowered.
Okay.
It's fun.
I got a question for you guys. What do you think was the turning point of that match, where you guys really sort of, it was like your game at that point?
Well, the turning point was probably at the halftime because we were winning very convincingly, I think, and then we started losing. I honestly never thought we had the game, like, even until like the moment that I killed KBK with that crits. That's probably the only time I thought we would win that round, because I was very worried about running crits that round. I mean, they were coming back, I felt like, because we were pushing last and they started pushing out, and could have just been like a trade all the way back to our last. And if we were still on crits at our last, we had no hope at that point.
Yeah. Tag, I have to ask you. Tag, hello?
Hi.
Hi. When you got headshot out of the air pushing last, was that like the best shot ever? I watched you jump in, I knew you were distracting for the crit, but then you got headshot, and I didn't think about it until afterwards. Like, well, that must have been a crazy shot, because you were like in the skybox. Was it really good? Did I miss it?
I guess. I was expecting to die regardless, so...
I know.
Okay. I mean,
Okay, alright, I'll ask stream. Jesus. Okay, everybody wants to know. Question: how do you feel about team immunity at I-49? They're the Australian team, apparently. Knowing that they are strong and the best Australian TF2 team. So, anyone have thoughts about that? Them, I guess?
What team?
What was that, Shane?
Is that Yuki's team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuki's good.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone else on it.
Do you have any idea how they play relative to the Euro teams, to the other American teams? Are you worried about them, Fanny? I don't know if any of you guys know.
I haven't thought about them at all. I mean, they're just going to be a team we haven't played. It's not like we're going to notice. I think we've been over this before.
Yeah, I know. Well, the stream wants to know, man.
Like, I'm not going to think, oh no, we're playing Australians right now. Time to change stuff. It's just a team we haven't played, and we're just going to play our style and adapt.
You're going to be introduced to Sheep. The guy plays like 20 minutes of TF2 every 2 weeks, and he's the best. All right, I think the chat has devolved back into what it started, which is people spamming capital letters. So I think that's probably going to be it. That was fun. That was probably the closest match you guys have played in a while, so it was fun, yeah?
The rest of the season all hinges on our Tryhards matches, pretty much.
Yeah, someone asked about, I've already asked you last time you guys were in, who the biggest threat is at LAN. I think it's pretty clearly Tryhards. I mean, they played a better first half. I think that's a different game. I'm not even sure. What was the big difference in their play that you noticed? Was it more they caught on to what you were doing, or did they change something that you noticed? Anyone? Tag's sleeping at his desk right now.
What's up? Huh?
I don't know. I mean, did you guys, anyone notice that they did anything different, or did they just warm up?
Yeah, the soldiers weren't
started
going as
playing,
aggressive.
Yeah.
They played really passively on some moments. Like, I guess like we were doing.
So the aggression worked. So okay, if you want to beat HRG, just be more aggressive. There's okay.
Have a Clockwork.
Have a Clockwork. Tryhards didn't have a warm-up scrim, I don't think, says Sean, but I don't know. Oh, the penis was posted.
Yeah, they didn't, but that was unfortunate, I guess. No teams are really playing today because they all finished their matches.
If they had scrimmed beforehand.
Should have been like me and beat Jump Little Man. Yeah. No. Okay. All right. So why don't we go? That was fun. I'm glad. I'm not going to be here for at least a week, probably 2. So I'm glad I got a really good cast in before the break. Let's do the shout-outs. I hope you guys have original shout-outs this time, since you always give them. Banny, we'll start with you.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Scouring my friends list for names. Shout out to Ruin and Bloodsire. Shout out to Indust. Shout out to cbear and Blank.
Yes.
Shout out to Whisker Biscuit.
Yeah.
That's all. Shout out to HRG and our team. Thanks.
Okay, Shade.
I'm gonna give a random shout out to the next person that talks in chat. So shout out to Anime Lord 420. Thanks for watching, bud.
Dude, Anime Lord 420 is a beast. Deserves it. Banny, please send me nudes of yourself. That's the post, by the way.
That's what won it for.
Perfect. All right, Strugger. Good luck beating that one, but your turn.
Shout out to Death Force 9. Sim.
Death Force.
Tag.
Shout out to Alpha because he's messaging me constantly asking for one. And shout out to my friend Felix, even though nobody knows who he is because he's our IRL friend. But whatever.
Shout out to Anime Lord getting banned, by the way.
He got banned? Anime Lord. Yeah, good one.
Anime Lord down.
Considering all the garbage that's been posted in chat, so he said something that got him banned.
He said yes, I am king.
He got banned. Sean Bud banned him. What the heck? All right, well, poor guy. I'm unbanning you, Anime Lord. Don't worry about it. I gotta say thank you to TrukTruk. I always wait until people left. I should. Right after the game ends, I'm gonna do the shout out to TrukTruk. The TrukTruk's the man. He's got a green screen for his stream, which is awesome. And his camera work is the best we've ever seen. Some more Red TF2's got a big banana grin on his face. So happy. Got a shout out. Blank, is there anything you want to say before we say goodnight?
Sure. Shout out to you, cbear. Shout out to TrukTruk. Shout out to all the stream viewers that joined us tonight. Shout out to both the teams that played tonight. Shout out to my team, the Madmen. Our sponsor, Clanananana. And TF2 Jump. And shout out to my IRL friend, Jeff. If he's still watching this. And I think that does it.
Is it Memphis Vaughn, Jeff?
No, it's a different Jeff. It's my buddy here in Seattle.
Oh, shout out to Memphis Vaughn.
Oh, and shout out to the clowns in chat. And that's it.
Yeah, the chat, man. You guys are the best. Like, I make fun of you guys because you're clowns, but it wouldn't be the same without it, especially you, Defy, idiot. All right, that's all. I will be gone for a couple weeks, but TF2 will roll on. Rumor has it that a Ruin might cast a game or two on this channel next week, which will be freaking sweet, and I'm going to check that out from Chicago, where I hope to not get shot.
Wait, what?
Hello? No, I'm not going to go hang out with you, Tag.
Please?
Sleep through my interview. No.
Please?
No. All right. Thanks again to TrukTruk Blank for casting with me. It was fun. Great game. GG's. And we'll see you next week for G-Pit.